Hello my friend, hey there, how are you today? Happy start of your week, happy Monday. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. This time around I want to share with you a couple of cool new free plugins and also a couple of new interesting deals that you might be interested in. I think these tools might be helpful in your music productions. Right, as usual, you will find all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment, and I will also make sure to put timestamps as always in case you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Let me show you the plugins I'm gonna be checking out today a bit more in depth. First, we have this cool new free docking reverb. It's called DUCKINGSPACE. And it's a very cool, interesting effect. It has a twist when it comes to docking reverbs, right? Also, we have a new freebie by Modern Music Solutions, formerly Modern Metal Songwriters, and this is a very cool emulation of the legendary bass drive pedal, the Samp, right? Moving on with the interesting deals, Bogren Digital just released some days ago the Trivium drums. This is a drum library for kontakt player, right? It has an introductory price of 89 bucks. If I'm not mistaken, 40% off in this amazing metal drum library, right? And also another interesting deal that I found is this 75% off in the Tonex by IK Multimedia, this huge guitar amp sim suite, right? 49 bucks from 199. So yeah, in this bundle, in this suite, you will get 400 included tone models, 40 amps, 20 pedals, unlimited tone model creation, unlimited user tone model downloads, and yeah, this is the lowest price I have seen the Tonex plugin by IK Multimedia, right? It's a cool upgrade if you have the custom shop, which is free with a lot less, of course, models and amps and pedals. And this for 49 bucks, I think it's a steal for this awesome guitar plugin, right? Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with tons of content like this, alright? So please let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions, happy and interested to engage in conversations with you where we get to know each other a bit better. And I have made some cool friends here during these live streams from all over the world. So quickly feel this here. Hi Amner says, love your videos, please keep them coming. Thanks a lot, Wiggly, for your comment and kind words. I appreciate it very much, my friend. Yeah, I will keep them coming. Hopefully, in this month, I will start to go back to my initial rhythm of releasing videos more often, right? And so, yeah, let's begin with the plugin, shall we? So let's begin with the freebies. First, we have the DUCKINGSPACE. This is an amazing reverb space, digital reverb sound, right? And normally docking reverbs or docking delays function at the opposite at this one. That's what grabbed my attention, because I thought it was the usual docking effect, right? Where the original signal docks the reverb or the delay. In this case, it's the opposite. The reverbed signal is docking the original signal once that you start to increase the docking control here and the speed, right? And it's very cool also that you have the explanation here. If you put your mouse over any of the knobs, for instance here the docking, it says how much the reverb ducks the original signal. I thought it was interesting because, like I said, it's normally the opposite. So in this case, the reverb is ducking the original signal. By ducking, it's dynamically compressing, right? It's lowering the original signal when the reverb is working. And it says by the amount of the side chaining applied. This one, the speed is for higher values of attack and release. And then we have decay, right? We have the size of the reverb, create a larger size of virtual space. Modulation, right? It's pitch modulation. And also we have damping, we have diffusion, and we have color for to brighten or darken the sound, right? Middle position is neutral, it says here. And we finally have a dry wet, right? So let's hear it in this vocal track that I have here. I thought it was an amazing space of reverb, and also, of course, together with the ducking, I think it's a cool reverb. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a Mac version yet. The developers are working in a Mac version for this plugin, PC at the moment, but hopefully we will get a Mac version as well. So let's check it out.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going insane. Shame on me.
Cool. Beautiful, beautiful decay, long decay. Let's reduce it a bit.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my...
Right, it seems that it has also a shimmer effect, which is pretty cool.
Pain remains.
Brighter, darker.
Pain remains.
Yeah, it's like a low pass filter, right? Cutting highs.
Pain remains running through my veins.
I think the highs are pleasant, not like shrill or something. Damping, diffusion.
Fireworks inside my brain.
Huge sounding here.
Pain remains.
Awesome.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like...
Really, really long decay and tail, right? So let's start increasing the ducking and the speed.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going insane.
It's not very aggressive as some other ducking controls on other plugins. It's a bit subtle, I think.
Remains running through my veins.
But you hear more the original signal, right? Here. And with the ducking, you will hear a bit more of that reverb signal.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going insane. Shame on me never goes away.
Yeah, it's definitely subtle. It's definitely subtle. So yeah, this is the DUCKINGSPACE reverb plugin. I think it's a beautiful reverb that you can put on guitars, on synthesizers, and on vocals as well. And also if you want those huge ambiances, I think it's a great plugin for that. Let's check out the next plugin, right? This is the S-Drive plugin by Modern Music Solutions, formerly, like I said, Modern Metal Songwriter. They changed the name and they have a new freebie. This is an emulation, of course, of the legendary bass drive pedal or bass distortion pedal, the Sansamp, right? As you can see, it has some of the same knobs and controls. The level, it's like it's volume. The blend, it's a mix knob, right, from 0 to 100%. The drive, of course, introduces saturation and distortion, treble and presence, different effects on the highs, right? you have mids, you have bass, and you can also press these buttons, shift 500 to 1000 hertz and shift 4080 hertz, right? The mids and the bass. Also, it has a DI frequency split from 20 hertz to 600 hertz, right? And input and output. And so I have a clean bass signal here. Let's affect this sound, right? Some distortion. Clean. I really love the distortion in the sense amp and presence. Let's change the frequency split. Here it seems that you are affecting the whole low mids and lows area, right? If you this probably it's like a side chain, internal side chain, if I'm not mistaken. If you notice, you are not affecting with distortion the bass in that area, but if we put it to 20, we are affecting the whole range. So we are splitting the signal in two, basically, with this is the frequency that we are selecting to split it, right? And so yeah, I love to saturate the basses, the lows as well. So here you affect the 40 or 80 hertz, right? And here you can affect 500 or 1000 hertz. It makes sense because you are working in octaves, right? So 1000 is the octave above 500 hertz, and the same with 80 hertz, the octave above 40, right? So it makes sense to have this switch here. You can play with the dry and wet signal. And of course, a distorted bass like this or saturated bass is gonna be better fit in the mix with guitars and bass. So let's check it out here. Clean. Nice. There are some presets here available as well. Metal clank. Sounds great. So yeah, anyway, let's move on with the next in this list. This is the latest drum library for Kontakt player by Bogren Digital, right? These are the Trivium drums. So Jens Bogren, the man behind Bogren Digital, got together with the drummer from Trivium, right? The metal band Trivium, to create this drum library and drum plugin, right? Also, one thing worth mentioning is that besides this drum plugin, drum library, you get also the samples, right? The one shots. So it's a pretty cool. You can augment your drums, replacing or something with the samples that are included in this library, right? But this is the plugin, right? You have processed and natural sounding drums, right? Natural, well, they are not as much as compressed and EQ'd as the processed, of course, right? This is the main window, the kit view, and you have the kit here. You can press any one of the different parts of the kit. Five toms, right? All right, and if we, okay, how can I, right? I'm gonna choose this one, right? So we have a mixer as well, right? So we have all of the faders, right? All of the panning pots, and we can mute, we can solo each one of the parts of the kit, right? We also have a tune control to, yeah, you can increase the tuning or decrease the tuning of each one of the parts of the kit, except the cymbals, of course, right, and the hi-hat. So also one thing that you can do inside this mixer is to route every part of the kit outside to your mixer, right? So you can further process them, right? Right now everything is going to the master, right? And also we have an advanced panel for further mixing. For instance, it separated, as you see here, the kick and kick sub. So you decide how the amount of reverb that you are introducing with this, the amount of overheads, the amount of room, the overheads, the cymbal bleed and stuff like that, that can make the sound kit, the kit sound more alive, right? You have also separated the reverb, overheads, and room for the snare, top and bottom, for the different toms, for the 5 toms, also hi-hats, and ride, left and right, overheads, and room, right? And you have a master reverb control as well, and a parallel compression button here that will add more smack, more punch to the drum sound if you enable parallel compression. We're gonna check that out in a moment. And also we have a groups section, right, where there are some pre-recorded drums, pre-recorded grooves and patterns that you can check out here. Okay, some fills, some grooves, right? And also, well, you have different categories here: hard rock, 170 BPM, progressive metal, progressive technical metal, thrash metal, right? And you can increase the speed or cut the speed in half as well. All right, maybe in the future they will add more of these groups right here. And also 2 cool additions that the other drum library by Bogren Digital doesn't have, as far as I know, is the anti-machine gun and an auto double kick, right? They are enabled by default, right? You can disable it like that. So the anti-machine gun will make like fast snare hits sound more natural, instead of sounding like all of the hits at the same time that sounds like a machine gun. So this one will prevent that and make the drums, the snare hits that are fast, more natural, as a drummer would do. And the auto double kick drum works to, instead of all of the kick drums being on one kick, this enables auto double kick, right? So for instance, in a pattern, let's choose a groove, for instance here. Let's choose, for instance, one with double kicks. Let's play this one. Okay, so I'm gonna disable auto double kick. All of the kicks are in one single in one of the kicks, right? And if I enable this, we have the kicks on the two kick drums, and also it will make your life easier when you are programming drums, as a plugin will put this in the MIDI grid as well. So it's a time saver also to enable auto double kick. And of course we have the different mapping, MIDI mapping, right, of all of the individual parts of the kit that are triggered by a key on your MIDI keyboard, virtual or physical. And here you can also choose from some of the most famous drum plugins out there, right, the MIDI mapping, right? So if you have some drums that you created, let's say on Easy Drummer 2, and you use this drum sound, you just choose Easy Drummer 2, and all of the MIDI mapping will be accordingly to the plugin, and they will play as you created it on that plugin in particular, right? We have Modern, Massive, Get Good Drums, Easy Drummer 2, Easy Drummer 3, Superior Drummer, Roland, Mix Wave, some of the most famous and most used popular drum plugins out there, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, my friend. Let me show you also some sounds here. This is the processed sound of the Jumpstart preset. Let's put natural. Sounds great though. Processed, it's more compressed. Right? Let's, for instance, let's engage parallel compression. Nice. More punch. A bit more natural. We have the snare, for instance. Let's increase here. Right? The stereo reverb. Drier. We have a master reverb control. Okay, and let me show you this drum sound in a context of the full mix. Sounds great. Sounds very, very cool, right? And finally, let's move on with the last deal in this list. It's the Tonex, right? From IK Multimedia. You will get 40 amps, 20 pedals, hundreds of tone models already created by the community and by IK Multimedia, right? So this concept is you can capture as well with the Tonex your own signal chains, right? I haven't done that, but it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty cool that people uploads their signal chains, their tone models, and you can load them up on your plugin. So pretty cool. You have here all of the presets, right? Here in this window you have all of presets. I don't have the version, I don't have the full version, the one that's included in this package, but many of these sounds, right, are well, emulations of legendary amps, as you see here. All of the amps that you can possibly think of. PV5150s, you have you have Engels, you have Marshalls, of course, you have Fender, you have Mesa Boogies, you have also for bass, you have Ampeg, Orange, this one is a Fender, you have other Fenders, you have pedals, of course, right? You have all of the pedals that you might need from categories like fuzz, overdrives, delays, reverbs, modulation, all of that, right? Was and volumes, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So yeah, all of these are tone sounds, are Tonex models, right? And you have as well here the signal chain in the upper part of the plugin, right? You can enable a noise gate, and you can also have the possibility to change and tweak the different parts of the signal chain. You have a pre-compressor or a post-compressor as well. You have the amplifier itself here. Let me switch to this. Okay, so we have the amp here, and we have the cab, of course. We have also reverb. We have advanced parameters for the amplifier. Let me change here to the amplifier. So let's choose, for instance, the Hot Educator. Hot for T-shirt, right? For T-shirt by Van Halen. And we have here more controls for the amplifier, right? That we can have access here. And of course, you have a huge library of tone models. If you click here, tone models, all of the tone models, and ToneNet downloads, and you have many presets as well, favorite presets, tone models. So let's go here, for instance, to signature collections, and yeah, I don't have yet ToneNet models, but yeah, let's click here. All right. So anyway, that's pretty much it, my friend. And also you can audition the different tones that you have access to. You have a tuner, input and output, and yeah, you can enter in your collections here, right? You have many different collections in this package that you choose. You have different tiers of Tonex as well. So let's check out some sounds, shall we? Amp based on, cap based on. Black Angus, this is a Marshall. Mesa Boogie. Thunder Lock. I'm just testing a few of the many different tone models that you will get in this package, right? For 49 bucks. You have more than 400 models. I don't have all of them, as you see here. You can look for them like this. Let me put the Hot Educator. Okay, and let me put also that guitar sound on the right guitar. So guitar left and guitar right, and in the context of the full mix. There we go. Awesome. So there you go, my friends. Those are the 4 plugins in today's list. Please let me know what you think of these sounds. Please let me know what you think of these plugins. Generación 98, ya. Hola, Amner. Hola, la generación 98. El video va a tener subtítulos en español en unas horas. Kevin Wayne, hello Kevin. I finally made a live feed of yours after a week or more, Amner. Hello Kevin. Oh yeah, I haven't made a many live stream as usual, but I think I might be back with the usual schedule of mine. Tyler Shep Music says ML drums are great indeed. I love ML drums by ML Sound Lab. Kevin, hey, Windows is blocking me from installing this torque. What do you do in case like that? Blocking you how, Kevin? Like the antivirus or something? In that case, I sometimes need to disable the antivirus, the Windows Defender stuff, and it enables it gives me the chance to install it, and then I reactivate the Defender or something. Some plugins it happens with Analog Obsession plugins as well. Sometimes it happens. Modern Metal for the win, says Eric Anders. I agree. Great bass plugin. Hey, what you were playing on that Drive plugin reminds me of Joy Division, or maybe very old U2. It's a metal band. It's not Joy Division. It's called The Deathless of One. Or yeah, Arcadian. I'm not sure if the song is called The Deathless of One and the band Arcadian Alone, or vice versa. But yeah, it's not Joy Division. Website says it's £89, not free. The only free thing I see is the stems to a song by Trivium. Oh yeah, MIDI Ogre. I never said that Trivium drums is free. That's why the YouTube title and thumbnail is 2 freebies and 2 deals, right? So 89 is the introductory price for the Trivium drums. Amner, I just forwarded you on email title. We have heard you've been hoarding free Kontakt libraries. Okay. Tyler Shep Music, do you know about ML Sound Lab free GN God? Oh wow. No, I'm gonna check that out in a moment. Kevin Wayne says, okay, I'll try to disable Defender. Hopefully it works, Kevin. Well, the chord progression reminded me of it. The melody line, obviously. Alright, no Joy Division. Alright, cool. Yeah, great band, and of course, U2 as well. Yeah, love the old stuff as well. So yeah, 2 freebies, right? The first 2 are free. I never said that the Trivium drums is free. Yeah, the Trivium drums and the IK Multimedia Tonex, both of them are new deals. The 2 first ones are free, right? These videos have that concept, that format. So before we leave, my friend, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunted.com, where you can grab some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost every day with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next one. Alright, bye bye and take care.